On other days, that's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Michie Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the South Florida Bulls taking on the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulls will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Army's offense will go on the attack first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So USF's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Plows through the defense. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bulls are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF. They're on the board first here in the season opener. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Cummings. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. New set of downs after the completion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, South Florida.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go...
Turning it on! The 50. Past the 30. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets in.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field, a really mature performance. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He breaks a tackle. He's up to 55 yards on the ground. A very productive 1st half here in the season opener. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Complete downfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. On the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. They've got the screen set up. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal?
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there, and they will score. Touchdown, Bulls! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sticks it in his belly. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll run the option. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's caught. It's Barker. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. A costly defensive penalty sets up this offense with 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to power it in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Black Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He'll pull it on the read. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling.
And he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And some room to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Hester. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a huge play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going for it all. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Mikey Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Black Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. On the move. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Calls his own number. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Goes to the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Army! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking...
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll pitch it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Hester. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs in it.
And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. Find some fresh air. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So first down will open up the final period. The give out of the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. The throw. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in at Jaw.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On target over the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Caught in the backfield, it's Shaw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Just an outstanding performance for this guy behind center. They're passing, turning it on. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
27.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on them.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. catch. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Army! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Line gets set, 1st down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.